Hey, Team 413. I hope you're doing well. Got some, exciting things coming up with the K groups. A lot of you have had some questions about what is a K group. With the outlet sale that's, coming through, and everybody's asking, well, what were these K groups that people were in? I want to kind of help you understand those a little more and some of the different things that are coming up to involve the K groups that'll be kind of exciting. And then after that, I want to talk about Dream Rewards. And I think some people saw the Dream Rewards and they were like, yeah, that's totally outside of my abilities, not even going to worry about it. But I want everyone onto this team to realize, even if this is just a hobby, you could totally reach the Dream Rewards. And then some of the things that can come out of your business just by trying to reach for the Dream Rewards. So I want to start with, let's start with those K groups, okay? So let me get this out of my way, and then I can, okay, hold on. There we go. All right, so just looking at the K groups, there's the half K one, which stands for $500 and one party a month is your average. You've got the 1K2, $1,000 a month and an average of 2 parties. The 2K4, which is $2,000 a month, an average of 4 parties. And then the 4K8, which is $4,000 or more and an average of 8 parties or more. Now, I say average because they do it over a 3-month span, and you may do 6 parties one month and 10 the next if you're in that 4K group. Or if you're in the half K group, you might do $300 and one party, but then the next month you might do, $900 one party. They average out your parties and your sales, but it goes by sales mostly because they're assuming if you've averaged $500 a month, you're going to do at least one party in all of that. It's very rare that someone would reach that goal without hosting any parties and just by retail orders. But if you do reach it by just retail orders, then you're still in the group. It really is based on your sales. So right now, the group timing that we're in is April, May, and June. So wherever you are in your sales, you can actually check through your website. So let me just show you. So let's say that you go to 31 Today, okay, and you sign in. You can look at all of your information here, but if you scroll on down, let's see, it's not showing on mine. My report's not showing up. All right, so let's go to my dashboard, and, well, it's supposed to cooperate, but let's look here. So personal summary, look at your personal summary. And then it should show you, the months that you're in. So what I'm concentrating on right now is April and May. So you can look at your parties and your personal volume there. And what you're going to be thinking is April, May, and June, are those 3 going to average, whatever your goal is? So again, that's just on 31 Today, and click on personal summary. So that should be, everybody should have access to that. All right, so maybe you're not in a K group. You have plenty of time to reach for that goal of half K by the end of June. And if you do that, look at that, ladies, you're in the top 14% of the company. That's pretty impressive. So a hobbyist could sit easily in a half K group. Because if you're doing just one party a month, you could easily call yourself a hobbyist. Some of you say, hey, I really just want to stay active. That's fine. This is not to pressure you, but a lot of us do operate better on goal setting. So whatever group that you're aiming for, if you haven't set a goal and you're like, well, I'm halfway through, it's okay. Start practicing, and see what you're capable of. And then that way, when the next round starts up, you know what you're doing. Now, here it's going to get a little tricky, but if you'll just stay with me, they're switching things up this next round because they're going to be introducing something to our K groups I want to talk to you about. So here, it says April, May, and June earning qualifies you for August and September K groups. June, July, August earning you for October, November, December K groups. Okay, you're like, what did you just say? April and May, June, that's where we're at right now for our earning period. that is actually going to send you into the August and September K groups because they're kind of double dipping. So it's like, I got to try to give a visual here. Let's see if I can grab a piece of paper. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just think of it like this. So if you're looking at, let me get my calendar here. Where did it go? I guess I had time to process it. I'm thinking it might be kind of confusing. Hold on, I got a piece of paper here. This is what we're gonna do. Stay with me. So we are in April, May, and June. Okay, so whatever your sales were for April, May, and then whatever you think it's going to be for June, you're going to average that out and see which group that you think you're going to make it into. But here's the thing. They've got something special coming for the K group, so they need to back it up a little bit. So what they're going to do is, for the next group, it's going to be June, July, and August because they want to start a special sales group for October because they're going to be doing Promising Picks. Promising Picks is basically product testing, and the only people who get to do product testing are people who make it into the test group. So since they decided to do product testing in the fall, they're kind of having to overlap a little bit. So here's what's fun. As you're reaching that goal in June, your June is also going to apply to the next 2 months. So we're kind of double dipping here. You're working April, May, and June to be in a K group, but then whatever you do in June is going to also set you up for June, July, and August K groups. So I hope that's clear as mud. Basically, whatever goal you're working toward, just work it for the next 5 months because it's going to set you up to be a part of the special K groups and product testing, which is coming soon. So that's why we have this pick here. It says new earning time period for K groups will go into effect June 1st. And that June is where it's going to overlap. So basically you're finishing a K group, you're starting a K group. So your goal set for June is going to work for you twice. So current earning period is April, May, and June for the summer groups. But then the K active group period to earn to be in October, or October will be June, July, and August. Clear as mud? Sounds perfect. So if you want to be a part of this, you need to be a part of the 1, 2, or 4K group. They're not diminishing what it means to be a half K group, but they're going to stick to that top 7 to 1%. So if you are in the half K group and you think that's all you've got in you, please don't get discouraged. Stay in it. Stay strong. But if you think, you know what, I want to be a product tester, then start rolling out and start working on 2 to 3 parties a month and try to, if you want to aim for 1K, then aim for 1K. If you're in the 1K and you want to aim for 2K, go for it. Here's the thing about the K groups and why they're important. First of all, you're in a group of other people that are like-minded who have the same sort of goals, and that really does help. I really didn't understand the importance of the K groups at first. But then once I got into them, something started happening, and that was I started seeing other women who were setting goals. And they would say stuff like, you know, I want to work up to the next group. I want to be in this group next time. I don't want to fall out of this group. So they were setting goals. And so I was in the 2K group, 2K group. But then early spring, I started realizing, you know, I have a potential of being in the 4K group. I think I can do this. I made it into the 4K group, and I'm going to make it into the next 4K group. I'm not going to be falling out of it this time. And so it gets to a point where when you set those goals, it's just a satisfaction of knowing I can do this. I can totally do this. So you set your goal. Don't set Tammy's goal. Your goal. Your goal might be the half K group. Once you get in there, you're going to realize I can do this. I can set a goal and I can make it. Okay. So that's your K groups. If you have any questions, which I know you will, because that little overlapping thing seems a little bit confusing, but basically set your goal. If it's $500 a month, set it, reach it, make it. And you can set those goals on 30 Once a Day so you can watch them pop up as you reach them. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk to you about is dream rewards. And with these dream rewards, reaching those rewards will actually help you to reach your goal for the K group. So they kind of go hand in hand. So let's get to the dream rewards. I want to show you some pictures. Let's see. Hold on. Where'd they go? Sorry. I've lost my dream rewards folder. Just a second. Talk amongst yourself. Play a song. There we go. I knew it was nearby. All right. So dream rewards. Let's look at these really quickly. So we know that our dream rewards are May 1st through September 30th. It's just a really fun way of, setting a goal for something. And let's talk about what those are. So level 1 is 5,000 points. It's a $100 gift card. But, people are thinking $100 gift card, that's a lot of work for just for a $100 gift card. But you need to remember there's a commission that's coming behind that. So if you're doing 5,000 points all through personal volume, that's $5,000 in personal volume at a commission level of something like $1,250 in commissions. So that $100 gift card is like a huge pat on the back for doing something big. Level 2 is 10,000. It's a $600 gift card. And then level 3 being 20,000. I say set the bar high because even if you fall below it a little bit, you're going to come out on the end with a stronger business, larger commissions, and possibly even a team. And so there's really nothing to be ashamed of there. So again, that's $1 in personal volume equals a point, and 1 for 1 PICA, which is personally enrolled, qualified, active. What that means is you've enrolled them, you've helped them sell their first $1,000 in sales, and they're actively selling. So they haven't, they're not like, okay, I sold my 1,000, I quit. They're active, they're selling, they sold 1,000, they're your personal recruit. So all the way to September 30th, every $1 of personal volume you submit, every PICA who joins your team. So this is a totally doable goal for everybody. And I love that one of our leaders broke it down for us. And I've put these onto Facebook if you want to take a closer look, but it just kind of helps you break it down. Okay, I could do personal volume, or I could do personal volume and a PICA, or I could do personal volume and 2 PICAs, just kind of breaking it down. I'm aiming for the $100 gift card. So if you look on Facebook, or you can message me and I can send them to you in a text, say, hey, I have a goal of 10,000 points. Can you send me this, picture so I can look at it and have, a goal to set up for? Maybe it's 20,000, maybe it's the 5,000. So if you want to, just let me know and I can text you this photo very quickly and just give you, a closer look at it. So there's your dream rewards, and, make yourself some kind of fun little goal. Like you can get these, put it into a file, print it out like on a piece of paper, stick it on your fridge. This is one my girls and I made. It's really cheesy, but it's on our refrigerator. My daughter comes home after school and says, hey, Mom, do you have any more points? And she loves to color it in for me and just kind of help me set those goals. Our goal has a why. We need to go to Disney in the fall with my family. And I say need to, say yes, need to, because my parents, my sisters were kind of Disney fanatics. They've actually set up the whole vacation already. I just need the money now to do it. If I could hit that 20,000 goal, then I could pay for our trip to Disney. And that is exactly what I want to do. And so I have a huge why, and I'm working hard toward it. It's something that I really need. Maybe you want a $100 gift card because you know what? You want to get a new outfit and a pedicure. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe you want the $600 gift card because in the fall your daughter is starting dance and she's going to need all of her clothes and her shoes and whatever else it goes with that. Whatever it is, set your goal in front of you so that you know exactly what you're aiming for. So that's your dream rewards. And let's see, let's go down here. And so before I go, couple of things I just want to cover with you is making sure that you're going to 31 today and just, checking what's happening. Attention resources right here, how to market. Let's go to how to market June. June is around the corner. I want to encourage you to text, call 10 friends this weekend. Don't wait. Don't Facebook message them. Everybody gets Facebook messages. It's just not personal. Have a personal touch. Reach out and share with them the June special. Okay, so we have got the medium tote and the insert. So if you know people who've already gotten the medium tote last year and don't need another one, say, hey, did you know that they made an insert now and it's part of our customer special? So you can see all of these fun social media pictures, banners for your Facebook. If you click on these videos, you can actually click it to YouTube and snatch up the video link to share. You're allowed to share this publicly. It's perfectly fine. The only thing you can't do is then, say, here's my website, go shop. You want to make it personal. So make sure that you're sharing June now. Perfect time for catalog parties, perfect time for home parties, fundraisers, whatever you want to do. June is amazing. Okay, so another thing that I don't want you ladies to miss is National Conference. Go to Conference 2016. Make sure that you look and see, can I go to National Conference? We've got Utah, we've got Ohio. There are still people looking for roommates and travel buddies. So please don't miss out. So many great things are coming. I can't wait to see National Conference. I've heard they've kind of dialed it back to the way it used to be, which is what I miss, more of that connected, close feeling. So I'm excited about having that. And then just time with our team is something that I really want. And last thing, let's see. Don't forget to get in your $200 in sales by the end of the month, because me and Gina are doing a drawing for a pack of gift cards to some fun places. And anyone who does at least $200 personal volume is going into that drawing. October 7th is my 10th anniversary with 31. And I want to personally invite you to a team retreat. It'll be here in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm going to keep the cost really low. I've already found a fantastic hotel that we are going to just get close and have fun. It's not going to be a lot of heavy training. It's actually going to be a lot of sister time. So even if you are in Tallahassee or within a drive, I really want you to plan on staying at the hotel with us. We're going to have roommates and get to know each other and just have a blast. So October 7th, 8th, and 9th, I want you to keep that on your radar. We will check in on Friday afternoon, have a full day of Saturday together, have breakfast on Sunday morning, and then you can either hop over to church with me or head on home. So whatever you want to do. Keep those dates on your calendar. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. And please just, after I post this on our Facebook page, post your questions below. And I just really appreciate you ladies.